All right, so I'm back out on the street. I stayed at the storage unit as late as I could, but I can't take a chance of staying overnight because I don't want to lose that spot, man. So I leave when I'm supposed to, and I just stay out right now. I still don't want to go to Code Blue to Trinity Church because of the issues I had with that guy. I'm not feel comfortable now going. Still, I might have to do that tomorrow with the blizzard that's coming in. But just as somebody goes, why don't you just go once a week to a hotel, and then so you could, why you should have paid the storage unit, as soon as you get the money, so that so people don't understand when you're living in somewhere, right, and you have a roof over your head, right, you're not homeless, right. You don't think about it. You can't conceive how I would spend almost the entire fucking disability money that came in, like the entire thing on a hotel for a week. The thing of it is, I plan to when I go there, I plan to go there 1 day, maybe 2 days. But then once I'm there, and right now, especially in the winter, because it's so fucking cold, man. Some nights are just like it is. You fall asleep out here, you're gonna not wake up, kind of a thing, And 1 day and 2 days and 3 days go by, and another day. Fuck, I'm not going out there. I think another day. Is it warm at least? No, it's still only 23 degrees. And I do that until I just barely have enough money. Then I think, okay, then I go, okay, I have this little bit of money left. I'm going to stay for 1 more day, and then I don't know. It's just difficult, man. Because when I'm there, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to do the best to save the money, stretch it out as far as I can. But no matter how far I stretch it out, I'm always gonna pick the hotel over being out here. Because when you're homeless, man, when you get it is like a vacation for you. It is literally like a vacation for you to be in a hotel compared to living on the street. Even Trinity Church, they got these chairs. I had them for my studio, the zero gravity chairs you can sleep on. But there's so many people in that room. There's people are snoring and whatever, coughing and just and they got TV on all night. Not loud, but still enough to be like, I can't. My mind goes too fast. I can't sleep there, man. Most of the times I'll only sleep. If I do sleep, I fall asleep like an hour or so. If not, I'm just awake. Just looking at things and whatever, man. It is. You won't understand what it is to be homeless unless you become homeless. Right? The thing of it is a thing where when you get money. And you don't on a budget and whatever. When you get money, it's not like you're trying to budget for the month. When you have a roof over your head, or you have a roof over your head, and you got a car, or whatever. You got these things. At this point, being homeless and poor is like it's considered luxury. Having a car and a home, and then somewhere you can actually even if it's not your home, just having an apartment is luxury. And so when you get it. You're like, oh my God, this overwhelming feeling of normality comes over you. It's like, oh my God, I'm feeling normal now. I'm feeling like, hey, you know what? But that feeling. But as soon as you feel that feeling, there's another underlying feeling going. It's saying, hey man, you're gonna run out of money soon, and you're not gonna. And for the rest of the month, you're gonna have to suffer. So you're gonna have to panhandle. You have to figure out how to get money somehow. To be able to survive for the day, you're gonna have to go to these feeding places to eat something, and it's always this thing that you feel then abnormal. You feel this less than zero type of thing because you really you're looking around and see people having, the luxury at this point, which should be basic human, receiving. Basic human necessities that a car, a house, and it shouldn't cost anything. I mean, you bring children into this world. You know, people that are against abortion, you bring children into this world. Oh, no, I don't want to kill the child. Yeah, but then you bring them into this world and forget completely forget about them. Literally, at this point in my life, I wish my mom would have aborted me. And if you can't understand that feeling, then try being homeless for a month and see how it feels. Make sure you don't have a stash of cash you can go back to, and then you because when I first got out here, that's what I had. I had some money, but I ended up using it all in a year. And at least I had that to fall back on. But then when that was pulled away, I was like, then I'm counting on people to help me. And first people will help me. Now nobody's helping me at all. Not one person. Maybe one person throws me a little bit here and there, but that's about it. And I have to find myself. And then, put your big boy pants on. And yeah, man, I got my big boy pants on. It sucks. When you're in this hole, you can't get out of it. It happens. There's this thing, and you get the money, then you get the, Social Security. They give you fucking the payment once a month, right? Now they could have done it every 2 weeks, right? But you know why they don't do it every 2 weeks? Because when you do it once a month, they have to pay you one less month. Once a month gets paid one less month because 12 months you get paid for, and all the other. But the thing of it is, there is another month in there. There's 28 days, in a month. It should be 28 days, and it should be 13 months, for following the moon cycles. And that would have given me an extra month of payment. Then I would get the money every 2 weeks, which then I'd be a little. But then when you get the money all at once, you're like, oh fuck. And especially since you haven't like for the last 3 weeks you haven't really showered, you haven't really done anything like normal. For 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks, depending on what month it is. And then, boom, you get it. And you're like, oh, you run. Okay, I could plan to leave, get the, and I do. I get the money, and I'm gonna do this is that. But as soon as I get the money, I run to a hotel. I was like, oh. Comfort, basic necessity, basic necessity, human necessity, a bed, a bathroom, a shower, a stove, and a kitchen would be nice. But hey, man, I got a microwave at least. That's why when I say, if you got like $100 and $100 left in your pocket, right, and you're in heaven, right, but then you find that heaven costs $100 a day. Shit, and you only got $100 left. Do you stay in heaven that one more day, or do you go out to hell, right? Go back to hell, right, with that $100? You think, I'm gonna go back there, but then when you went at the last minute, you're like, oh, fuck this, man. I don't want to go back out there. I don't want to deal with that shit. Maybe tonight God will do me a favor and pull me the fuck out of here. But that didn't happen. So here I am. I got facing 3 more weeks of this. And I am not fucking happy. And I don't like the civilization. And I fucking don't like what they do to human beings. That's why this planet is a slave planet. You know that, right? They bring freaking children in here to what? To slave them into their businesses and into their lifestyles and into their expensive, every day getting more expensive existence. How dare they? But that's what they do. And that's why I consider this place a slave planet. It is nothing more than a slave planet. There's nothing, absolutely nothing about this civilization that is right. Everything, every fucking thing that this civilization does is wrong. Remember that. And then you think about it, how when Mother Earth wakes up and how she feels about what you've been doing to her, right? And when the universe goes, what? They're still doing the money thing? Oh, get out of here! Get them the fuck out of here! I don't want them up here. You understand? Nowhere else in the universe uses money except us. And the only reason we're using it because a small group of people decided to enslave us with a piece of paper that makes them more valuable than us. But again, in God's eyes, we're all priceless. But in their eyes, we're worth what? The amount of money we have in the fucking bank? How much we get paid an hour? That's what we're worth. We're a commodity there, man. Nothing more. So, yeah. So I'm back in the street. Thank God it's not. A lot of times it's the cold temperature is bad, but when there's a winter cold temperature, it is rocking bad. Man. It is like on the floor, you're on the floor going like motherfucker, it's cold. So at least the wind hasn't picked up yet, but tomorrow's supposed to be really bad, man. It's supposed to be snowing from the afternoon, Sunday afternoon, all the way into late Monday, into Monday morning, I think, into Tuesday morning almost. And the temperature is going to stay just at that temperature where that snow is going to stay snow. It's not going to melt the water for a while like the last winter. And, being out here homeless, traveling in this without a car, oh my God. It is completely and utterly torture. Torture. So remember, all those homeless people you you read about, you see them once in a while, and they don't really talk about much about them. But those people, right, they're all being tortured because of your existence, because of this existence, forcing them to earn a living, charge. Well, how do you earn a living? God gave me this fucking living for free. Now all of a sudden I have to earn it? For what? For God? No. For another man. For another human being that decides to take it away from me and charge me for it. That's your civilization in a nutshell. That and y'all just love to torture each other, right? And then laugh. Ha 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 ha! Look what he did. We showed him. We showed them. Huh? That's similar to what the Romans did in that Colosseum thing, right? Now it's 2,000 years later and you're still doing it. I guess it didn't work, right? The entire evolutionary process for the civilization just got stunted. As soon as you got money in there, it just stopped it. Because money doesn't want you. Money wants you dumb, man. Money wants you not understanding that you do not need it. Money wants you thinking that you fucking need it. And the only way to do that is to keep your civilization stunted, stupid. Because some future advanced version of your civilization is going to be, you're going to have money? No, of course, we can wait a long time ago. That's if you survive it, though. Which, as it's going now, with my calculations, you're not. So. Keep up the good work, guys. Keep on charging us to live. Keep on making inflation. Everything's been every year inflation. Throw them a little money on this side. A raise, but have inflation, man. The more inflation, the difference between the inflation and with the raise is so much. We'll make money every year. Money. That's what you teach your children. Good luck with that, man.